Hello lovelies and welcome to my desk. I'm Imogen and in this video I'm decorating my first Commonplace book while diving into what commonplacing is, what rapid logging is, and sharing my journey with it so far. How it all began. Last year in January 2024 I noticed many of my favourite planner and journal creators embracing this thing called commonplacing. Curious, I started exploring. What is a commonplace book? How do you start one? Can anyone do it? What's up with the coloured sticky dots? Is this a new craze? And how to for beginners. Firstly, let me say I've done so much research about commonplace books that I could, ironically, create an anthology of commonplace books entirely dedicated to the topic of commonplacing and commonplace books. Before we delve into commonplacing, I thought it would be helpful to first explore why people use coloured sticky dots, not just in commonplace books, but also in journals, health trackers, planners, login systems, and diaries.
If you're just wanting to know about commonplace books, definitely feel free to look in the description to use the relevant time hop to be able to get to the exact location of information that you're requiring.
Let's take a closer look at the purpose of coloured sticky dots and why someone might use them. Regardless of the type of notebook or system, whether for planning, journaling, or commonplacing, coloured dots can be an effective tool for colour coding specific topics or references. As mentioned, sticky dots can be used as part of a widely utilised system for associating colours with specific topics, often accompanied by a key or a legend. Simply put, their use is to form a colour coding, register login, rapid logging by employing signifiers and identifiers to a system. This essentially means that coloured dots or other symbols and shapes allow users to easily identify topics at a glance based on the colour or imagery. For example, a pill icon could remind someone to take their medication or to order refills. Smiley faces or emojis might indicate mood, while hearts could symbolise romance or relationship. Different coloured hearts could represent specific friend or family members, such as a partner, parent, sibling, or child. Other symbols, like a phone for a phone call or a print for pet-related tasks, also fit into this framework. The possibilities are endless and entirely customizable to the user's needs. Sticky dots in practice. Based on this concept, coloured sticky dots work similar by offering a visual cue that helps the brain quickly associate a colour with a topic. Place these dots next to the text allows users to quickly register and understand the context of the text without having to read it. Sticky dots, in particular, have an aesthetic advantage. They're typically uniform in shape and size, while the only differentiator is the colour. This consistency can be especially helpful for neurodivergent individuals, as it provides a more streamlined and accessible approach. Sometimes, however, symbolic imagery might work better than a plain coloured sticky dot, especially in systems shared with others, like co-workers, parents, or family members, where visual cues can be more universally recognised, such as symbols and icons. Or it simply could just be for fun. Versatility of sticky dots. Sticky dots are affordable and widely available. If you can't find the colour you need, you can customise white dots with markers to create your own perfect shade. Alternatively, dots can be replaced with pens, markers, stamps, or other stickers, as mentioned. Some companies, such as Filofax and various Etsy sellers, even offer icon stickers with built-in imagery for additional clarity. The history and utility of colour coding. Colour coding isn't new. It's been widely used across various systems for years, making information more accessible and organised. For example, in my personal setup, teal is typically me or my witchy practice. Black is typically goth or dark academia. Purple denotes either spiritual practice or plant life and nature, just for examples. You, however, may associate these colours with other traits and values or vice versa, and in some cases people create even more detailed systems. For example, green might signify family, while yellow denotes travel, and the two colour dots placed together, they represent a family holiday. A combination of pink and orange could mean daughter's appointment, while pink, light blue, and brown might indicate school-related topic involving both husband and daughter. Some users take this system and add text signifiers such as initials. I hope for anyone curious about coloured dots and/or icon stickers that this information has helped understand their use. I'll now go on to talk about commonplacing, but hopefully you'll keep this colour code dot system in mind in how it could potentially work hand in hand with commonplacing, although this isn't a mandatory requirement. So, what is commonplacing? Simply put, commonplace book is any book such as a notebook used to collect and organise information. The act of creating these collections is known as commonplacing, a practice with a rich history spanning centuries. The history of commonplacing. The origins of commonplacing can be traced back to the Renaissance, where the concept was popularized by Erasmus, often considered the father of modern commonplacing, 1466 to 1536. In his book De Copia 1512, Erasmus emphasized categorizing knowledge into virtues and vices, sparking an enduring tradition. Later, John Locke, 1632 to 1704, advanced the practice in his book A New Method of Making Commonplace Books, 1676, which detailed his system of indexing and organizing entries. Locke's method, based on 25 years of personal note-taking, providing highly influential, and many of those principles are still relevant to the modern commonplacing practitioners of today. What does commonplacing look like today? Today, a commonplace book is a personal space to record anything that inspires or resonates with you. This might include quotes, such as from movies, books, plays, poems, music, etc. Historical periods, such as specific eras of time, like Victorian or Edwardian. Special interest subjects, personal to the user. Everyone has something that they are highly passionate about and could talk about for days. That is your special interest. Ideas, memories, or reflections. Notes for studies, hobbies, or creative projects. Recipes, personal anecdotes, or even spiritual insights. Religion, education, or other. The beauty of commonplacing lies in its flexibility. Some keep separate books for different topics, while others collect everything in a single volume, often enhanced with called sticky dots, or other visual aids such as photos, ephemera, drawings, or doodles, side notes, or coloured pens for rapid identification. How to start your own commonplace book. Choose your notebook. Select a notebook that suits your preferences: lined, grid, dot, blank, spiral bound, stitched, rings, or discbound, etc. Popular choices include Field Notes, Moleskine, Midori, Versatility, Hobonichi, Filofax, or Traveler's Notebook, to name a few, but any notebook of your desire, size, and paper will do. Personalize it. Decorate the cover with inspiration, imagery, and/or a title. Use colored dots as a key or a legend to categorize topics, e.g., mauve for Victorian history, grey for bibliophiles, special interest, dark blue for uni study, peach for quotes, etc. Add decoration like stickers, washi tape, or sketches for personal touch, and of course, photography, drawings, ephemera like ticket stubs, receipts, notes from friends, product tags, etc. Define its purpose. Whether you use it to record daily inspiration, reflect on life experiences, or collect practical information like recipes, your commonplace book should suit your needs. Make it a habit, or not. While some people prefer to write daily, others use their commonplace books sporadically, allowing inspiration to guide them. Undated notebooks can reduce the pressure of daily entries, although dated books like Hobonichi Weeks or Cousin, to name a couple, can also work beautifully. The role of ephemera. Ephemera in its traditional sense refers to items meant for temporary use. Menus, tickets, flyers, brochures, but repurposing these for memory keeping. For example, a museum guide may serve as a reminder of your visit. A handwritten note from your best friend or a ticket stub from a date that you went on can become a cherished memento. While some craft companies market ephemera as pre-made decorative items such as die cuts and stickers, purists may argue that true ephemera is repurposed from its original function. That said, both types can be used to enhance your commonplacing books. What matters is how the materials inspire you or resonate with you to enhance your enjoyment, creativity, and memory keeping. So why keep a commonplace book? A commonplace book offers a way to chronicle moments and ideas that resonate deeply, organize information for easy future reference, create a visual and textual record of inspiration, memories, and reflections. Explore creative expression through collage, drawings, or mixed media, whether you use it to track important information, log memories, or simply create a collection of things that bring you joy. A commonplace book is as unique to the person as the person who keeps it. I'd truly love to see how you personalize your own commonplace book, especially if it reflects the love of Gothic or witchy aesthetic, paranormal, oddity, strange and unusual, horror, true crime, or mystery themes. Victorian Gothic or similar style history era, or writings such as by Lovecraft, Mary Shelley, or Edgar Allan Poe.
Corvids such as ravens, crows, and magpies. Amphibians such as frogs and toads. Mycology such as mushrooms and toadstools. Other animals such as pandas, bats, cats, and dogs.
Or simply the love for the strange and unusual, such as that by Tim Burton, Aurelio Voltaire, Guillermo del Toro, to name a few. I think this is a truly beautiful way of chronicling things that were in the moment important enough to make an impression on us that we carved out a little space for them to live. Each memory or moment is beautiful and unique, like its very own snowflake or fingerprint.
I have truly loved delving in and learning about these few subjects. I'm especially enjoying seeing what other people are doing with their commonplace books and learning about the history and commonplace books in history. Commonplace books seem to be divided up into various different formats and styles. There doesn't seem to be one correct way in order to be able to plan a layout. It's, as mentioned, personal to the individual user. For me, myself, I decided that I wanted to create a commonplace book, which is all the things that I love. I decided I want to put everything into one book. I follow some people who create truly beautiful commonplace books. Some are really simplistic. They create a margin, they add their text, they use colored dots as signifiers to denote what the text refers to, and it's really beautiful and simplistic. They may include a few very minimalistic style stickers, whereas other people seem to go all out. Stickers and stamps and all kinds of ephemera, from train tickets to theatre tickets to cinema tickets. They use festival tags and brochures and leaflets, things from their childhood, things from friends, sticky notes, love notes, notes from family, cards such as trading cards, seasonal gift cards, cards, tags of clothing, tags of cereal, cut down pieces of all kinds of ephemera and different things. They use all of the pens, the bright and shiny and colorful brush pens and inks and fountain pens and all the markers and the highlighters and all the really good stuff that we love. They use the washi tape, they use the stickers, they use, it just goes on and on. I myself am somewhere between, I am a very visual person, and I've learned that through my journaling journey over the years and my planning journey over the years, that I really like imagery to denote what I'm going to do, what I have been doing, etc. But I don't want this to become all pictures, I want it to be a documentation of information where there is quite a bit of text. I'm also on the fence if I want to add like all the bright colors and stuff, or if I want to keep this fairly muted to like basic teals, purples, blacks, grays, the colors that I like, but like muted tones. And then maybe the imagery I put in be like black and white where possible. I'm very excited for this journey and what it entails, and hopefully, this will be the first of many books. I decided to go down the route of having this as Memento Mori, which translates to Remember You Must Die. However, I thought I'd elaborate on this and do a kind of everything must die, but I wanted to honor its beauty and its memory. And that's what this book is about for me, is remembering things, not just that I've learned, but going out of my way to learn things to remember. And the beauty in what was and what is and will one day be was. I also want to delve more into special interests such as the paranormal and ghost stories. I may even share my own experiences on YouTube if that is something that would be interesting. I know that there's one major turning point in my life from when I was quite young, and I would really like to write about it and have it written down. And I'd like to talk about it. I think I did mention it in a video a long time ago, very briefly, but I would be more than happy to divulge that story. A friend on YouTube and Instagram, House of Hauntings, Draculaura, who I assume her name is Laura, has started a club called the Spooky Journal Club, and I'm very excited to be a part of it. She personally invited me, and I feel very honored for that. And so I will be sharing a lot of my commonplace book in and amongst that, I think. Just spitballing. I'm off script now. Yeah, so very excited to see or to look more into what other people are doing for their spooky complacing. Not that I want to copy what they do, I'm just generally interested to get ideas. Anyway, I think I have talked enough.
I truly hope that you enjoyed watching this video and listening to me talk about sticky dots and icons and commonplacing. I hope you also enjoyed my exploration into decision making while decorating my Commonplace book. And I hope that you'll subscribe if you haven't already and hit the bell so that you get notifications of what I decide to share from my Commonplace book in the future. Definitely check out my Instagram, which is now at A Witch's Desk. And if you like this video, make sure that you like and leave a comment below. I'd definitely love to hear what you commonplace about or what you would commonplace about. If you have any questions, definitely check the description and or comment, and I'd love to hear from you. I hope that's everything. Thank you for watching. Bye!